Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel, The Vape Doctor, brought to you by Van Dyke Vapes, and today I'm going to give you a review on the Griffin tank. This is a rebuildable tank and it's absolutely awesome. So guys, I've already built this up, I've already been testing it, I've given it about a week of pure abuse just to make sure how good it is. So you can see here, it's quite a nice sized tank, it's got a nice top fill. We're not going to bother around telling you all the measurements and stuff like that, but yeah, as you can see, it's just a nice size. It does look nicer. I've put the green bands in mine just to break up a little bit. They did have clear seals, but I preferred the green because it just broke up a little bit. Anyway, so the Griffin. When you open the box, you'll get the tank inside. The tank's not in here because obviously it's on top of my device. So you get a spare glass, which is absolutely awesome because if you smash that, you got a spare, which is always good to have. If you get underneath the very nice velvet, it's velvet. It's not just foam. It's actually like velvet. This. You pull this up like so, underneath you get absolutely tons of spare seals, spare screw post holes, and also an Allen key for it, which is obviously expected. If we didn't have an Allen key, you'd kind of be knackered if you didn't have any. So yeah, you see, and the box, it just comes in a nice clear box. And this is by Geekvape, and they do all the authentic sort of scratch and sniff sort of things to make sure it's real. Apparently they claim that it is the first RTA with the biggest deck and Clapton coil compatibility. Now, I was fitting Claptons back in the Goblin Mini days, so I don't really see that as being the first, but it's definitely easier because it's got so much space. So I'm just going to unscrew this and show you the build I've got inside this. So you can unscrew this while there's liquid in it, which is brilliant. So in here you obviously got the Velocity deck, and I've got 32 gauge twisted Claptons in there. The cotton just looks a little bit messy, it's just because I pulled it off. But yeah, it's brilliant. We've got these nice juice channels here. Now a lot of people, I've seen people shoving cotton down them. You don't need to do that, you just sit it on top just to block it and it will feed better. It'll wick faster and you'll be able to blow bigger clouds. So screw that back on. The airflow on this thing is pretty good as well. So yeah, now it's screwed back on. If you look inside, the good thing about this is as well, you see that inside? You can close the juice channels when you're out and about, so you don't have to worry about leaks out and about. So if you do have a bit of a wicking failure, just close it off and you're sorted. So yeah, I'm going to just open this up and show you what this thing can do. Absolute awesome flavour of twisted 26 gauge Claptons. Obviously you don't need to do that sort of build, you can build whatever you want in it. I've had the, just realised the strength went on soft on this X Cube, now I'm going to put it on hard and see what it's like for the ram up time. Absolute instant, full of flavour. And if you unscrew this top bit here, you've got a top fill. And the juice channels there are quite big. Just screw that back on, like so. Now there's one little thing about these that I do find a bit annoying is the threads are a little bit rough, but for 20 odd quid for the tank you can't really complain because it does everything you can ask. That deck is big enough to fit even bigger builds in there if you wanted to. But I've got 6 wraps in there, and obviously it's got the 510 drip tip connectivity that you can just pull off, but I'm going to just keep the wide bar on because it's nice. You can use this on mech mods as well, as long as you are confident you can build this and that it's not going to short on the side. So yeah, it's an absolute brilliant tank for everything. The airflow is brilliant. I've had no leaks. Now if you wick it wrong you might get a leak, but that's expected. It just takes a little bit of time to get used to that wicking technique. I got it right first time because I've been building for so long. I'm not trying to say I'm got a big ego or anything like that. It's just for the sheer fact that I know how to wick this bad boy, and it just doesn't leak. You blow down it, and note comes out. It's absolutely solid. The only one problem I have with these coils are it is thirsty, and when I mean it's thirsty, about 10 drags I can have this empty. This thing was full about 10 minutes ago, and it just goes down really fast. So if you want to put a more simple build in there, it might not drink as fast, but with those 32 gauge twisted Claptons, it's definitely a thirsty little bugger. But it is a nice size. It's not even that much bigger than a UL Crown, to be honest with you. It's actually a bit smaller. So it's a nice size. So guys, that concludes my review on the Griffin. Absolutely brilliant tank, a must buy. I didn't release this video because I wanted to test it out, make sure it's all brilliant. There's a little bit of juice on it now because I've been opening and closing it and messing around with it. But there's no leaks. Now I'm finished with it, I'll just close these juice channels and it won't leak at all. So guys, Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. If you guys fancy going on our Facebook, just type up Van Dyke Vapes. On there you can keep up to date with the live shows I do, the live giveaways, the competitions, the events we offer at Van Dyke Vapes, the festivals we'll be attending, along with new products, and also the YouTube reviews. If you message on there, I'll be happy to review something if you guys aren't sure if you like it or not. So thanks for tuning in once again, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye people.